Aerobics training 101. You'll be surprised how quickly it comes off. Treadmill, front and center. So in order to burn up body fat and get into those jeans, we are going to have to do aerobic activity. So here we are at our favorite piece of equipment, the treadmill. But before we start, we're going to put on our heart rate monitor so that we can monitor what target zone we're in, so we know that we're working efficiently and burning up that body fat. This is a Polar F11 heart rate monitor. It's Dangerous Curve's favorite heart rate monitors to use on the clients here. Then we will compute out what target zone that we're working at. And this is a very simple equation. All you're going to do is take 220 and minus your age, and that will give you your maximal attainable heart rate. So for example, take a 35-year young person and subtract 35 from 220. That gives us a maximal attainable heart rate of 185 beats per minute. But we're not going to work at that rate. We're going to work at 70 to 80%. So that would give us a target heart rate zone of 129 to 148 beats per minute. And that's what we'll be working at on the treadmill. To begin, we're going to do a warm-up. And the warm-up will be at 2 miles an hour at a flat grade on the treadmill. To get on, just make sure that you stagger your feet on the side rails, and then let go of the handrails and get your warm-up going. So I'm warming up, and I'm going to put my hair back in a band, because this way I can fly like I like to. We try to make things fun at Dangerous Curves, not boring on the treadmill, so I'm going to show you 2 different types of training that we do here daily. One is interval training, and it's where you're going to perform at a walk for 4 minutes, and then you're going to bring it down to a 1-minute jog. So for an average person who would be at a low aerobic capacity, somebody just starting training or somebody that has been in training for a month, an average speed and grade to start at, and you can start at this and see if it's a little bit too much. You can bring it down a little bit, but for an average individual, it would be at 3.5 miles per hour at a 3% grade. When you're on the treadmill, try to not hold on. Posture is good, shoulders are back. Place your feet comfortably. Try to walk normal. So when we would perform at this 3.5 miles per hour at a 3% grade for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, we bring the grade down to 0, and we put the mile per hour up to 4. Which anything 4 miles and over on a treadmill is considered a jog. So mark your time, 1 minute, and we're jogging. So 1 minute is gone, faster for me than for you. And we're going to slow the treadmill down to our 3.5 miles an hour. And we're going to put the grade up to 3%. And we're going to mark our 4-minute time. So this is interval training. This will actually help you to begin to run again, or also it will increase your ability to run faster and longer. Then another type of training for the treadmill is high intensity training. We call it HIIT, and that is where we are going to perform for 1 minute as fast as we can. We may go to the top end of our target heart rate zone, or we may go a little bit above it for 1 minute, and then we bring it back down to a fast walk. So, for example, I'm going to put it on a 0% grade, and I'm going to step step off the treadmill and I'm going to increase the intensity up to a run that I would do. So let's just put it at 6 miles an hour. Now I'm going to trick myself here. I am not going to start from a walk into a fast run. I'm just going to get carefully onto the treadmill, hold onto the rails, jump on, and do a fast run for 1 minute. And then in 1 minute, I'm going to come back off the treadmill, decrease the speed, the intensity, and I'm going to step back on carefully for 1 minute. So here's my run. For 1 minute, high intensity, and then after 1 minute, carefully, feet on the side rails, bring it back down, allowing yourself, your heart to adjust, and we're going back into a walk at 3.9 miles an hour. Now you can do this flat if you really have to give yourself a little bit of a let down from that intensity, or you can raise the grade up. So now I'm walking at 3.9 miles an hour at a 6% grade. And this will be for 1 minute. Then I'll go back on down after 1 minute, 0%. Take my feet off the sides, back up to 6 miles an hour, and hit it. Again, 1 minute. And when I'm done with my workout, I want to make sure that I get back down to 2 miles an hour. And get ready for my cool down. So hit it smart. Hit it consistent. This type of training will take it all off.